buying a fire extinguisher is one example where you actually hope it's a waste of money.
That's a good point, Jeff.
And I'm hoping this segment isn't a big waste of time where I go around asking my co-hosts what's been on their minds. I guess we'll find out if it's worth it afterwards. We're going to start things off with Brooke. Brooke, what's on your mind?
So it's been the summer of the bike for my youngest, okay? He's learned how to ride his bike this summer. It's been really cool.
Yeah, bike riding's legit in summer.
And so I was like, sweet, I'll go on a run, you ride your bike, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was the perfect solution to being able to work out while still taking care of kids. So we're like 2 miles in, right? We're really close to coming home.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem is that he hasn't quite mastered braking yet,
Oh,
right?
Oh, yeah,
So
like too hard
we're going
sometimes.
down like a small hill, and he's quite a bit of ways ahead of me. And then all of a sudden, I see that he wants to stop, and he like turns his handlebars, and he goes into the grass, right? And I'm like, oh my God, you know, thinking he's gonna go out in the road.
Like a crash.
He stops just in time, right next to this parked truck.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, thank God, right? And then he turns his handlebar, and as he turns it, the metal on his handlebar creates a 6-inch deep, huge scratch. All down this parked truck's door.
No, he like keyed the car by
He
accident.
did. Oh my God, and it was so deep. So we go up, and I'm like, we gotta talk to the guy. We gotta give him our
Oh, it was
Oh,
that bad.
I expected her
Yes.
to be like, okay, ready, book it, go.
Yeah. Now let's ride our bike as fast as we can.
And it was this sweet elderly man.
Oh.
You
Of
guys,
course it was.
we just got the quote for getting his door fixed.
Uh-oh.
$500.
Oh, wow, bro. Good thing that's chump change for you, but still,
God.
normal people are
What are we doing a
gasping.
GoFundMe for the listeners to help pay off Brooke's child's
No, I
destroying
think
the
I'll
car?
just take it out of his, out of my kid's college fund. I think it'll be fine.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're paying for that last
I'm
semester,
just telling
mister.
you that I didn't realize that bike riding was going to be so expensive so early.
It's like he saved himself and then had to
Yes.
learn.
Ugh.
Oh, no.
Now you kind of wish that he would have ridden out into the middle of traffic, don't you?
It would
have been cheaper, yeah.
I mean, insurance would have covered it at
Right,
least,
at
you know?
least.
Oh, no.
Jose, what's been on your mind?
Well, I like to keep my apartment at 70 degrees. All right?
Okay.
And
Yeah.
the
Very
other-
specific.
Well, you know, I
Sure.
love it. Okay. And I think a lot of people agree. And the other week, I looked at the temperature and I noticed the AC wasn't blowing very hard. And the temp in my apartment was 72.
Oh.
That's 2 degrees hotter.
no.
Well, maybe it was
Scorching.
climate change telling you to up your thermostat.
So I noticed, I'm like, okay, my AC unit isn't broken, but it obviously maybe someone should look at it. I haven't had it maintained in years, whatever.
Okay, you're
So-
in an apartment.
and
It's
I'm in
not
an
like it's
apartment.
yours. Yeah.
So I call maintenance, and some guy comes up. He opens it. He sees ice on it and goes, "Oh, there's ice on the vent. That's not good." So he scrapes the ice off, uses my blow dryer to melt the ice.
Okay.
Gets rid of it, and then packs up and leaves and goes, "All right, there you go. Have a good day."
Sweet.
So I'm
Right.
like, "All right, cool." Well, that didn't work because I get home the next day, and now my apartment's 4 degrees hotter.
Oh, it says
Oh, no.
74.
74.
Oh, what was
And
me?
so I'm like, okay, it's still blowing weak. Let's get another maintenance guy up here. So I put another request. A new maintenance guy comes up,
Oh, and he
opens
says-
it, and he goes, "Hey, you got some ice over here." And just scrapes off the ice, uses my blow dryer, and then he goes, "I'm also going to change the reader," which is just the display that says it's 74 degrees.
Oh, to trick you. He's
So
gonna-
Draw a little zero on there for you. There, fixed it.
I don't know what it was, but he goes, "Okay, so ice is scraped, your reader's fixed, even though it wasn't broken. Okay, bye," leaves. Today, my apartment is at 80 degrees, you guys.
Oh.
I am so hot in the middle of the night. I've another guy scheduled to come today, but he's supposed to be here like there now while
Yeah.
we're here.
Yeah.
So I've left Post-it notes all over.
Yeah.
Like, do, like, scrape the ice, but do something else, please.
Oh, no.
Check the filter, maybe.
I like that you're
Don't
such a
leave
handyman.
unless I'm just trying
You
to say.
don't know what the next step is.
I don't know what to do. I have no idea, but all I know is the ice is not the problem, guys. Scrape the
Got
ice
it.
and then fix something, please,
if
before
anything,
I die.
you want more ice.
Yeah, okay, that's true. Please
You're
leave
add
more
some ice.
Slow the place down.
Yeah.
So, if I don't come into work tomorrow, I died of a heat wave.
At least you have AC. So,
Yeah.
you know.
I was wondering what Alexis was
At
thinking
this
during
point,
all
it
of
doesn't
Yeah, my
even
house has
count.
been like that for a long time now.
Alexis, what has been on your mind?
So these past few days, I've ran into a lot of listeners out.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's always so fun. I love when they come say hi.
Yeah.
By the way, they always apologize a ton, and I feel like I give off bad vibes apparently. 'Cause
No,
always-
they-
You apologize a lot too, though. You get that.
I get that. I mean, like, I don't know why people apologize. I'm
Yeah.
like, I love that you listen.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Come up to me, give me
Go like,
attention.
I'm
Yeah.
so sorry. I'm a fan. I know your show's
Yeah.
really weird. I know your fan.
That's what it always feels
Basically how
like.
I feel.
Yeah.
But one of them said something this weekend. He came up and he was shocked at how much better in person I look. He said.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Is that a compliment or is that a diss?
Exactly. I'm like, it's like a little backhanded, right? And like, not the typical "you look different than I thought you would," you know,
That's a
for
better
radio.
way to say
Which
it.
is what everybody means when they
Yeah.
say that.
No, he said he's seen me online and I look better in person.
Oh, okay.
So-
I mean, I'm not going to disagree with him.
What?
Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah.
rude. I was
Okay.
gonna target Digital Jake, who's in the room, actually.
Yeah.
If I could get some filters on my
He's
camera,
taking bad pics.
or some. I just feel like the lighting's obviously off in here or something.
For the
Jake's-
record, I think you're ugly both ways, online and offline.
I think it's better though this way because you kind of under-promise, over-deliver
Yeah.
when you're in person. That's how you want it to be.
Yeah.
You don't want
He's
people to
got
be
a point.
disappointed with when they meet you
But we
in person.
post once a day on socials. That means I'm looking bad every day
Every
until they see
single
me.
day.
Maybe.
Maybe it is digital.
Yeah.
Jake.
I don't know.
I mean, he's really tall, and that makes our angle really bad when he takes photos for
Oh,
us.
see, now you're on board.
I'm just
And
saying.
he's in the room right now,
Yeah.
so he can hear you.
Now we've shamed Digital Jake for his appearance.
I
somehow.
just want to look better on camera. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Okay,
All
Jake.
right.
Yeah.
All right.
Buy a 50
With doing less self-work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right, Jeffrey, what's on your mind?
In a couple of weeks, I'm supposed to officiate my best friend's wedding in Mexico.
Oh, that's
yay.
cool.
Really exciting. But the other day, I was driving home and I just had this sudden, horrible feeling come over me.
Why?
No.
Like, wait a second. When's the last time I renewed my passport?
Shut up.
Because you don't know
Jeffrey!
how good I am
Jeffrey!
with dates and
Oh,
deadlines.
You're
My
gonna
God,
ruin the
this is
wedding.
you are the guy without car insurance.
Yeah.
You're the
Yes.
guy that probably
no.
doesn't even have a driver's license.
Yeah.
So I get home
Oh,
and I
no.
check my drawer where I keep it, and I
Oh.
find my passport
Okay.
Good.
is
And
expired
oh,
Not
by
good.
5 years.
oh, what?
So
Have you traveled nowhere?
not since the pandemic. I mean, obviously, my heart sinks.
You
I
can't
feel
get a new
terrible
one.
because Brooke talked about this recently. She had an issue with passports,
that's
It's
right.
so bad
and it
right
takes
now.
a minimum 7 to 9 weeks if
Oh.
you want to expedite it.
No,
That's-
I expedited 2 months prior, and it still didn't show up on time.
So I'm like, oh my God, you idiot, Jeff! Like you're screwed. You just ruined your best friend's wedding.
Oh my God, Jeffrey.
But I started to look up options online, and I found there is one service that you can pay to get your passport shipped in a week or less.
It's not gonna work.
But it costs over $1,000 to do it.
Oh.
And I'm thinking, what do? I can't call up my best friend
you have to
No.
pay it.
2
Yeah.
weeks before the wedding and be like, hey, bro, sorry, I don't have a passport.
That's
Good
true.
luck.
You only have
How
2
do you
weeks.
know it's gonna work?
Well, I looked up online. The review said 97% say this
Dude,
works.
it is
Not
in.
even 100.
We are in such a different time for passports right now,
I'm
Jeffrey.
so scared for you, bro.
I don't know what else I can do, so I pay the
Jeff.
$1,000.
You paid it.
I put my credit card information in,
My
hit send.
gosh.
Okay.
5 minutes later, I calm down from my panic and I go, hold on. Didn't I renew my passport like a year ago?
Oh my God,
my
Jeffrey.
God.
I go
Shut
and I
up.
check inside my old luggage from my
No,
last trip.
Jeff, you better not finish.
There's
this
my
way.
updated passport.
Oh my God.
Are you
Totally
joking?
valid.
And now it's not valid anymore because you applied for a
No,
new
no,
one.
no. I hadn't gone through like all the steps of typing it in. So the good news is my passport is still valid.
Thank
The bad
God.
news is I am out $1,000 for absolutely no reason than my own
Will
stupidity.
they not refund you?
I canceled it, but they won't give me back the money.
Oh,
You kind of deserve it though.
I do.
Yeah, I mean,
How do you live?
Yeah, how do you get
In
no
a
worry
constant
about-
state of panic and stress, Brooke. I'm
do
gonna
you make
die
fun
by
of
age
any of
40.
us?
So there we go. Good news, bad
Wow.
news. That's what's on our mind.
Oh
Text
my
in
God.
78592.
Yay.
Tell us what's been on yours.
That stressed me out.
yeah.
You are a terrible person.
I am a terrible person.
Oh my God.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.